বড় লোকের বেটি লোক লম্বা লম্বা চুল এমন মাথায় বেঁধে দেব লাল গেন্দা ফুল বড় লোকের বেটি লোক লম্বা লম্বা চুল এমন মাথায় বেঁধে দেব লাল গেন্দা ফুল যা যাবি কেনে যাবি ওরে ও যাবি যা যাবি কেনে যাবি ওরে ও যাবি আরে দুদিন পরে আমার সারা আর কারবা হবি তুই দুদিন পরে আমার সারা আর কারবা হবি বড় লোকের বেটি লোক লম্বা লম্বা চুল এমন মাথায় বেঁধে দেব লাল গেন্দা ফুল I had to leave my bicycle behind this morning at the post office. And on such a hot day too. It had a puncture, but I didn't have enough time to fix it. I guess I will have to do it after my rounds later today. I'm never late. I'm an organized man. People count on me to get them their letters on time. My bag is bulging with letters from Bila. You may know it as blight. Bila. That's how we call here in Bangladesh. One of these letters for Altab Ali's mother. She's a widow who lives in this village. She keeps herself to herself, but I will see if I can get anything out of her today. All these Londoners send their air letters back to their mothers like this. Back and forth. Letters coming and going. And the remittances, money sent home. Bilati money comes to feed these families. Good luck to them, I say. Times are hard. We do what we have to do. All these hopes and dreams for a better life all bound up in these flimsy letters like backward and forwards, flying, migrating birds. But what about the others? What about the rest of us? What about those of us who have to work hard for hardly any money in this God-forsaken land? We have to make do with weaker. What you can do? We are the ones left here in Sylhet to build up this new country of Bangladesh from nothing after the war. Assalamu alaikum, Shoaib brother. How are you? Kemal acho? Bhalo ni, I'm just on my way to Altab's mother. Have you seen her? I have another letter for her. What is it? Although the handwriting looks different. You don't have anyone in London, do you? No, I didn't think so. One day, inshallah. Another poor woman in this poor land. No one to help her. No male relative sending her money for her family. I better get on with my day. These letters don't get delivered on their own, will they? O Murshido,
That's my mother-in-law. She is always anxious of strangers coming to the house. I've been working in the fields this morning and just got home in time. That shifty little postman just delivered this letter to me. I saw him talking to the neighbor, and I hurried back to the house before he woke up my mother-in-law. It's Altab's father's death day coming up. I don't want him to know if Altab has sent me any money or how much. He is such a gossip. I don't want him to know anything. I just want to read this letter by myself first, before the others come. It was just the postman, Ma. He's just delivered this letter to me and likes to linger. He likes to see if he can get anything out of me. But I know better than that. I want to keep the news from my son to myself, just for a minute. I'm his mother. I can do that if I want to, can't I? Only this doesn't look like his handwriting. I wonder who that can be. Maybe he hurt his hand, asked someone else to write. My mother-in-law is calling me. Coming, Ma. My husband died a few years ago in the Liberation War in 1971. It's my husband's death anniversary soon. So we are going to cook some food and give it to the mosque to distribute to the poor. We can't afford much, even with the money Altab sends. But I'm going to see if I can get a goat or some chickens, at least to slaughter for the meat. It's important that we honor him.
যে মাটির চির মমতা আমার অঙ্গে মাখা, যার নদী জল ফুলে ফলে মোর স্বপ্ন আঁকা, যে মাটির চির মমতায় আমার অঙ্গে মাখা, যে দেশের নীল অম্বরে মোর মেলেছে পাখা,
সারাটি জনম সে মাটির দানে বক্ষ ভরি, মোরা একটি ফুলকে বাঁচাবো বলে যুদ্ধ করি, মোরা একটি ফুলকে বাঁচাবো বলে যুদ্ধ করি. My husband died a few years ago in the Liberation War in 1971. He didn't want to join the Mukti Bahini, but all the others were urging him. He was a stubborn man. I wish he had not. Then maybe he would still be alive today. When the Pakistani army came into the village, they killed all the men and boys and raped the women. If he had joined the resistance movement, maybe he would still be alive today. People still talk about those women, the Biranganas, like as if it were their fault. The Punjabis kept them in the army camp. Those poor girls and women. I walk past and see them every day. Such sad faces, sad lives. There was no one to defend them.
বড় লোকের বেটি লোক লম্বা লম্বা চুল এমন মাথায় বেঁধে দেব লাল গেঁদা।
This man, the postman, is a village gossip. He is a simple but harmless fool of a man. But best not to discuss one's business in front of him. It's okay, Ma. It was just the postman. I'm coming. Just now.
যে নারীর মধু প্রেমেতে আমার রক্ত দোলে,
যে নারীর মধু প্রেমেতে আমার রক্ত দোলে, যে শিশুর মুখা হাসিতে আমার বিশ্ব ভোলে, যে নারীর মধু প্রেমেতে আমার রক্ত দোলে, যে গৃহ কপট সুখ স্বর্গে দুয়ার খোলে,
সেই শান্তির শিবির বাঁচাতে শপথ করে মোরা একটি ফুলকে বাঁচাবো বলে যুদ্ধ করি, মোরা একটি ফুলকে বাঁচাবো বলে যুদ্ধ করি। My husband made me live with my mother-in-law and the children to escape into the jungle. We stayed there for days and nights, in the dark, without even a fire. I clung to the children. They wouldn't stop crying. Altab was so brave, trying to be strong. He was just a young boy. We stayed like that for days, nights, cold, hungry, without any food or water, waiting, just waiting. Then finally we came home when we thought they had gone, only to find him, only to find him. When we returned home, we found his body lying in front of the veranda, where he had been slaughtered. His throat slit. His mother passed out just like that. I thought the shock would kill her. His hands had been tied behind his back. He had been tied up like an animal. But it was them, the Pakistani army, who were the animals. We couldn't even bury him properly, clean his body. Luckily, Altab was there to say prayers for his father. So many dead, our lives destroyed forever. That is why we must honor him now. I have little money.
Don't be like that. I'm just saying. Saying being nothing. That factory foreman is a pig of a man. Making me redo all that work again. I hold his work wasted. Money just down the drain.
Money.
I gave him his money's worth, didn't I? I also told him what he can do with his wages.
You should be careful, brother. What's get around if you cause trouble with the factory?
Don't worry. There are plenty of other jobs. I can find one. Easily.
Did you see what film is playing at the Naj cinema tonight? They have the latest Kung Fu movie. You know the Bruce Lee one. We shouldn't go past that pub on the corner. You know that one. There are always people drinking outside. They might say something if they see us, brother.
Why should we? Why, David? Why should we have to go around the long way for those nasty drunk white people? Why should we? You can forget about that. I just want to see that indie film, man. It's a triple bill. That actress, man, she's so gorgeous. I could eat her. गली गली गुनगुना रही है भंवरे खिल रही है कली कली गली गली कली कली गली गली कली कली गली 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 गली. Shut up, you fool! Isn't it time your mother found a girl for you back home? Haven't you saved enough money yet? When are you gonna go home and get yourself a wife? You can go messing about with girls here, especially the white ones here. Your family wouldn't like it, not to mention the racists.